While we're waiting on the other 6, here's what I need to do. Remember the cards that you get from the table, but they're all kind of shuffled. Okay? I want everybody to go ahead and get 5 cards at random. You can look at them, just don't let anybody else look at them. Just remember the table that you get your cards from. So I have 5 cards. Everybody have 5 cards? Okay, so what's your name?
Clint.
Clint. Clinton and I are going to play. So basically the goal is simply this. All 5 cards in your hand, have to equal to 21. Okay? All 5 cards in your hand have to equal to 21. Okay? Now, basically here's what happens. I don't have 21, so I need to trade. So I'm going to call up to Clint. Clint, I need to trade. Okay. Now, anytime somebody comes to you and says, I need to trade, you have to trade. Even if he has 21 in his hand, he has to trade because I asked for a need. So basically, I'm going to choose one card that I don't like. I'm going to hand it to him. He's going to choose any card from his hand, any card, cool. And we're going to switch. Hopefully I got the one I needed. Hopefully he got the one he needed. They make it the same, okay? Now, the trick is this. All face cards are 10 points. Number cards are still the same. Aces are worth 1 and 11. Aces are worth 1 and 11.
Blackjack rules.
Blackjack rules. That's the name 21. On your mark, get set, go. Whoever has 21 in their hands after 2 minutes. If you got a joker, switch cards from the table.
I need a trade. Who wants to trade with me?
I'll trade. Get 5 cards from the table. You have to trade. If somebody says, I have a need, you have to fulfill the need. These are worth 10 points. So any jack, queen, or king, J, Q, or king is going to be worth 10 points.
Okay. So
These are going to be worth what it says on the face. And then the aces are worth 1 or 11.
okay.
Okay.
Everybody's here. So once you get 21,
Try to hold on to it until the end, to the next 1 minute. But if somebody says, I need to trade, you need to trade?
trade.
Okay.
Trade. Question. Everyone's here. Should I lock the door?
Nope.
Okay.
Because we have other people come in.
Exactly what I thought was happening. I'm just glad you verified.
You got 35 seconds. 35 seconds.
Oh, you keep going.
Trade. This is not going to happen. I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I trust you. I knew I didn't trust you.
Trade.
Donnie, trade with me. I could do math.
10, 9, 8. I need to trade.
Perfect.
All right. So I need one. There we go.
What if you get the highest?
And freeze. All right. How many? All 5 cards. All 5 cards have to equal to 21. Who got that in their hand? I have to count.
22.
All right. Okay, you got 21?
I got 21.
You have 21 in your hand?
Wait, hold on.
Let me count again.
Yes.
Yay, 21. All right. Okay.
We win.
Okay.
We win.
So, couple of things. My first question is this: when you had close to 21 and somebody asked you to trade, what was your thought process?
I just ran away.
I ran away.
Jay wanted to punch me. I already had 21 when he comes over. I'm like, no.
He had 21 right off the bat.
I just got
All right.
it, so I didn't have to.
Okay. Now, before we also get further, Summer, would you like to share, hopefully, what you'd like to get out of the day?
Yeah. So the goal coming into this, since we're a new team, is to get to know our personalities a little bit more, how we work together, and have some fun. I think this is our first time meeting. Shared that with you,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to come out of this with some tools as a team on how we can better communicate and
Huh.
get to know each other.
Okay. So with that said, my question is to you, if we're going to get to know each other just a little bit better, so you already saw some behaviors today. I had what I need, I'm going to run away even though you're asking for help, right? I have what I need, but don't take my resources away from me because this is what I need, right? So it's that whole idea of we're going to try to even mix some of the company values into did anybody try to put empathy into this at all? No. Absolutely. I noticed you gave away an ace a while ago. That is interesting. That is interesting. Oh yeah, yeah. Not humble, but nice. So did anybody have questions they wanted to ask outside the boundaries that I gave you? For example, did you have the thought of, can I draw from the table other than somebody else? Did you have the thought of going to a Francis that has a bunch of low cards in his hand and asking for those resources? Okay? So the whole idea behind this is just quick lessons, just to kind of share with you guys, just really quick to say, there are resources that sometimes we hold on to that we feel like they're the only resources that we have, but I'm going to challenge your thinking today and hopefully open up your minds to the whole idea behind personalities and how we think, how we behave towards certain behaviors, towards certain actions, because the puzzles that I'm going to present to you today is going to naturally rise your behaviors to the surface. We're going to take that, we're going to skim it, and we're going to take the good, keep the good, and we're going to look at the bad and say, why did that happen? Okay? Make sense? Okay. So that is the basics of DISC, getting to know yourself so you can know who you are and perform it. So know your best so you can perform at your best. Know your best so you can perform at your best. Make sense? Okay? Also know other people's best to help them perform at their best. And that is the whole system behind the DISC training. Okay? With that said, everybody go have a seat. Put your cards back at the table that you got them from, and then stack them neatly into a single deck if you could.